Morning, everybody. How you doing? Hope we're all doing well. Mr. Drinks a Lot, and you have tuned into a Lap It Up, the drink review series. A lot of stuff going on lately in the news. Whoa! Oh wow! That was two woodpeckers piloting, flying straight towards me. At first, because of the dark feathers and the dark to white feathers, I thought it might have been mockingbirds, but I could see that, like, the head I couldn't quite see very well. They're flying like right towards me. Yeah, that's very cool. Anyway, distracting us from what's going on in the world. A lot of stuff going on with the whole stuff. Talked about this whole Will Smith thing in the Starlight review. And I don't. It's kind of a pain in the ass because it really does overshadow the Oscars itself. It kind of makes a mockery of something that's not necessarily 100% sacred or anything. I mean, it's the Hollywood, Academy Awards. It's not. It's even then the Academy Awards have been notorious for being elitist, and so it's not like it's hurting anything. I think I pointed that out. It was kind of like, in the end, all it did was hurt Will, hurt Chris, and that was it. It just shocked a lot of people, but it didn't really do anything except just show what some people will do, no matter why. The only thing that it did show is that how the rest of the world just had to know what was going on, or believes they know what's going on. And that is the court of opinion. I needed a little more water for the drive, so I filled a small bottle I finished. A little Hawaiian punch. I cleaned out the bottle and filled it with water and put it in the fridge. But considering the chaos we're having to deal with, because it's not the only thing going on in the world. We still have Ukraine. We still have the pandemic. But let's not talk about that. Not like it's a fucking big grand conspiracy. It literally is just some other news besides what we already have, and it's it's just consequence. Anything that would have happened, like the hearings for Jackson, the Supreme Court Judge Jackson, Premier or whatever, whatever you call it. Fucking Ted Cruz being a douchebag, as usual, and it's those things, it's those little things that all that shit's going on. But every time one of them pops up, one big thing, you're gonna have this whole slew of people saying that's trying to distract us from the real problem, and then insert their problem. It's the world. And everything wants to take center stage. It's like somebody who says that I'm fighting against lung cancer. And anybody who's not fighting against lung cancer is taking away from the fight against lung cancer. Even if, you have people who are, sponsoring or, getting money for, cures for cancers, anything related, or other diseases. Like, somebody's gonna be like, yeah, well, you're taking away from what we could do for, I'm like, no. There was no one limelight. Like, people actually do donate to multiple things at multiple times. Maybe not at this one particular moment. We're not. I think there's this concept of like living in the now that has become so argumentatively just the exact now. Like, if I'm not getting my entertainment now, if I'm not getting my information right now, it's not important. It's kind of dumb. You need to be able to sift through your data. Spend some time to correlate. That's like sitting down and paying attention to a tragedy that happened, listen to all the sides, wait a couple days to see what happens, and unless you are straight up affected by it, let's think first before we open our mouths in the court of opinion. But that's just me. And then, of course, that sounds like I know more than everybody else. I don't. This is just how I feel it should be, and I think some people would agree with me. And if you're not gonna do it, fine. I personally, on a personal level, if you're just gonna knee-jerk reaction or believe you're right without doing any kind of informational digging or whatever, or just based on your experience in life, you're gonna make the decision and go, yep, that's why so and so did this, that's why this is done, and that's just how it is. Okay, fine. That just, I don't know, it sounds like chaos to me. Tropical chaos. BodyArmor Edge has this tropical chaos. They have a whole bunch of different flavors. I am kind of down with these. I want to try them. Do a little more often than I have been. Try to, hop back on the hydration and electrolytes and that kind of drink. Even though there are so many energy drinks out there, they're just... Energy drinks are exhausting, man. There's so many of them. And so many people will tell you, it's like, oh, it's so bad if you drink those things. Do you know what they have in them? It's like, it's no worse than the amount of radiation I'm getting every day walking through the world or sleeping at night. And we have plastics in our bodies now. I'm just like, literally, and there are people who are taking the energy drinks and just like filling their fridges up with them and having them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they're 300 milligrams a piece. The daily dose is 280. I mean, me doing an energy drink, I don't know, maybe I do like 3 in a month, 5 in a month. Comparatively, then again, we're not all the same person, so whatever is affecting one person with just one drink versus 10, but yeah, court of opinion, everybody's got one. You have to be able to accept it, understand where it's coming from, and realize when people say stuff like that, it is coming from a place of worry for you and your health. Now, whether you believe them, whether you don't believe them, that's up to you. Whether you take it to heart, whether you get annoyed, and people have weird ways of dealing with it. I have some authoritative defiance when it comes to people telling me that I can or can't do something, but or when they tell me I'm wrong for doing something, and I don't really think that I am, I'm gonna get a little offensive. But that's just me. Some people can just ignore that shit. I have to try to. You're looking at 180 calories or 50 milligrams of sodium, 40 grams of total carbs. 42 of those total carbs are from added sugars. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's check out the tropical chaos. Doesn't shake well? I don't know if it said shake well or not. I kind of feel like I should have. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like I'm driving behind a used cop Yukon. Not bad. It's like a pina colada. I can smell it a little bit before I drink it. It's not bad. Like I said, it's kind of a. Is it coconut milk? I think is what they use in these. I'm not 100% sure. I believe so. Coconut water, not milk. Water. Yeah, 10% coconut water. And it tastes like pina colada. Really, like a watered down pina colada. It's a tropical punch flavor, and I'm like, it doesn't taste like tropical punch. Or rather, I guess it does. Can you imagine having like a pina colada with some tropical punch? Like a Minute Maid tropical punch and a pina colada. There you go. Yeah. That's not bad. As for the aftertaste, it does have kind of a sticks to the tongue a little bit, but it's not bad. Nothing that's going to make you want to get a whole bunch of water and just down it, rinse your mouth out. I think that if you are kind of working out, this would be a nice drink. I'd probably snag this if I was going to go work out, like on my exercise bike at the house. Yeah, this would be nice. I really like this. But yeah, got a nose itches, and that's, yeah, I think it's decent for sure. If somebody offered it to me, I definitely wouldn't turn it down. But looking at, I'd say a good 4, and I'm gonna 4 and 8. I'm gonna 4 and 8. I dig it. I like the taste. I definitely could drink more. And yeah, not bad at all. Way to go, BodyArmor. That being said, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are staying out of the court. You know what I mean? There's so much more going on right now than anything else. It's good to kind of keep your opinions open. And also, like I said, I hated people telling me that I keep my opinions to myself, that I shouldn't say anything. But I think it might be best. Because, one, your opinion on the subject doesn't change anything. Now, you have a right to your opinion, to express your opinion. And I think you should be able to express your opinion. I just think that it might not be in the court, in the social media aspect, where it should be expressed as much. Twitter is a weird place, so maybe there. But I think, in all honesty, what you have to say probably has been said by pretty much everybody else. But that shouldn't stop you from being able to say anything. I don't know. I think there's certain people who should just not be allowed to say anything, because it's like, what? Why did you say that? You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, as always, I'm Sir Drinks a Lot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love, and enough time and gusto to enjoy it all, down to the last drop. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.